everyone. Here is our recap module for week 3. I hope that you had some fun. As you may remember, last week you were responsible for learning how to brief a case, which involved some different vocabulary and some different skills than we have previously worked on. Remember that case briefing is how we organize information in law school. Your books are huge and they are dense, and they all consist of reading cases that come from a variety of courts and a variety of topics and are all organized a little bit differently. Again, the good part about that is with our case briefing handout with our benchmarks, each brief should generally be able to get you oriented to the same information in all of the cases that you read. Because we briefed cases, I thought it might be fun to show you what most law schools have. And so right now we're in the McKinney School of Law courtroom. We not only use this as a classroom, but when you and if you attend law school at McKinney, you'll have orientation in here. So as you can see, we have a bench. When we have court cases in here, judges sit at the bench. There are witness stands at either end where the witnesses can testify. And then over there is the jury box. So we actually have mock trials at the law school. And when we do that, we have people who come in to play jurors. This is especially true in our mock trial, our moot court class, our trial practice class. And our criminal defense clinic has a criminal trial, pretend one, every semester. So we have jurors that sit over there. Now, someone like Worley and Cole would be sitting at one of these two tables. That's where the parties and their counsel sit when they present their cases and their evidence. And then the rest of the room, as you can see, is just a giant classroom. So most of the law schools have a room like this. And we do that because what better way to learn about what it is that you're going to be doing in real life unless you can do it in practice. And so we make sure to have the same setup. The fun thing too about us here at McKinney is we're so close to the Supreme Court of Indiana and the Indiana Court of Appeals is sometimes they actually will have real cases heard in this court. And it's pretty fun because we can just sit up in those seats and listen to those opinions. So we did case briefing last week, not only to get you used to what that is, but I also wanted you to figure out sort of like how you read these cases, because that is what you need to do as a law student and a lawyer. I chose State v. Worley and State v. Cole because they both deal with the basic question of what is necessity. When will we be not held liable for breaking the law when it's necessary? And as you could see, both Worley and Cole had very different factual circumstances, but one was still found criminally liable and the other wasn't. So I'll be giving you some more detailed feedback on your briefs of those cases in the coming day or two so that you know how you did. This week, much to your relief perhaps, is all about you. How do you study? Why? How do you study best? Are there traits in your personality that might make you more or less suited to be an attorney? Why or why not? There are a couple of personality tests that we'll be taking, which hopefully will be fun. And then there are a couple of opportunities for you to reflect on your results. Do you like being labeled? Do you like being typed? Some of us do, and some of us don't. Lastly, for this week, we also do have another fieldwork assignment. You'll be starting to draft the text of the email that you want to send to your interviewee, and you'll submit that to me for my review. Just as a brief reminder, assignments are due Thursdays and Sundays by noon, and late assignments are docked a few points just because they are late. You can't receive full credit for an assignment. So I hope that you had a great holiday weekend, and I look forward to catching up with you this week and offering you feedback. All right, have a great week.